Hey there everybody, it's me, World's Worst Gamer. And today, on Comic Corner, first ever, we're gonna be reading Secret Wars 2, issue number 1 in the 9-issue limited series. We're gonna be reading them all before you. Just move that over a bit. Okay, it's like that. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's open it up. I had to adjust the camera a bit there. Hey, it's the first one. We got a little technical difficulties. Take it out of the paper. There's no backing in it because I'm cheap. I'm a cheapo. Do you want a bag and board with it? No. How much for the bag and board? 25 cents. How much if I just get a bag? 5 cents. Yeah. Let's see if I got enough change here. Yeah, I got 5 pennies. Alright. I'll just take a bag. Alright. So here we go. This one is great. It's one of my favorite series ever. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Who is the Beyonder? Right on. Stan Lee presents Secret Wars 2. Beyond time, space, and the myriad dimensions lie another universe to which our own is as a droplet of water to the ocean. The one who is all in that other universe has learned of our universe and of us, and he is coming here now. He enters our space at a random point, for time and distance have no meaning to him. At unimaginable velocity he travels through the void, seeking one particular galaxy, and therein a certain planet.
Fucker right in the pussy!
Earthfall! Near a suburb of Denver, Colorado, Kadoom! He lands. Less than gracefully. What was that? I don't know, Marcia. A truck backfiring, or maybe, or something. I thought I saw a flash of light over there in the hills. Come on, Owie. It was probably nothing. The commercial's just about over. Okay. Look, boy. I love it when Colonel Clink sits on his hat. Ouch. I see Nussisk. Haha. Want some barbecue chips, Sweetums, or some Doritos? Or some 420 no scope gank frickin' MLG up your butt? Nah, thanks. Hey, the picture frizzled out. What? We just had the set fixed. Maybe Miss Rogowski's run her blender downstairs. Could be a storm, I suppose, or maybe... Sunspots! There's something funny going on tonight, and it isn't Hogan's Heroes. I wonder if... Oh, drat! I knew that light. I knew that light I saw meant something. Owie, what is it? Let me see. Yow! Could that stuff could hurt somebody. I'm not reading this right. I'd better put the burn on it. You ain't Stan Lee. That stuff hurt somebody. I better put the burn on it. Marcia, darling, maybe you shouldn't. So much for that boulder. It's just cinders now. I should have read that in a female voice. I gotta get better at who's saying what. Yes, but Snookums, look what you're doing to the house. Oops! Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Let me just, levitate you until you can turn back to human form again. Oh, isn't my little baby kittens clever, stretching out the kitchen faucets into little into little fire hoses? Where are you going? I'll just be a minute, Dumpling. I'm going to gather up all this stuff before, you know. Boy, it seems like half the Rockies is up here. It'd take a pretty darn powerful energy field to disrupt gravity so badly. No wonder our TV reception was ruined. And I'll bet that light I saw in the hills is what is causing all this. Let me just bring that hillside over here so I can see what or who the troublemaker is. Uh-oh. Oh wait, what is it? It can't be him! Baby, why are you talking like a horror movie? Who is it? Jeez, I'm scared. Me too, Marcia. That being up there, he is... Oh, the maze! The maze! Start at A, which way? To the creamy center of a crunchy Oreo chocolate sandwich. Cookie! Let's start with B. Okay, we're gonna go... Bow! Bow! Did it! Did it! Did it! Did it! Own it! Did it! Okay. Next page. The Beyonder! Half a world away on Muir Island, Scotland, Professor Charles Xavier's scream shatters the calm of Maura McTaggart's home, bringing both his hostess and his young students the New Mutants running. The Beyonder is here on Earth. He has arrived. Easy, Charles. You must rest. You're still weak from your ordeals. No. I must warn everyone. Marshal our defenses. What happened? What's wrong with the Professor X? The Beyonder. He's somewhere in the western United States. Maura, you must take these students to Westchester at once. Rendezvous with the X-Men and Magneto there. Hurry. I'll try to reach the others who will understand and help. No, you mustn't use your telepathic powers. Remember your injury, man. Are we going to America to fight the Beyonder? Who's the Beyonder? Charles, please, you're not up to this strain. I've got to reach whoever I can. Oh, he's fainted again. What do we do? Pray, child, pray that this is but a delirium dream. From what Charles has told me of the Beyonder, if he were truly here, I would fear for us all. Tootsie Rolls, Swap Joke Sweepstakes. Buy yours today, $25,000 in available prizes. Win a Schwinn bag. Collect jokes number 1 through 36. Win a jog along stereo. Collect jokes number 1 through 18. Inside specially marked wrappers. Check it out. It's still valid, yeah. I bet your mama's house on it. I know you can't read it, but hey, I'll point at what I'm looking at there. Reading. And in a 747 bound from London's Heathrow Airport, New York JFK, an unusual passenger stoically endures the agony of a coach seat. Designed for smaller, less imposing figures. Sorry, that was hard to read. But what would Captain America be doing here? Can afford business class, I guess. Who cares? What? Are you crazy? He's a living legend. Man, my dad says he was really something back in World War II. He looks so young. I heard it was frozen in ice for years. Like Walt Disney is. Waka waka. Suddenly, the Beyonder is on Earth. Western U.S. The world with the universe is in terrible danger. Hear me. Believe. Good Lord. That was Professor X's mental voice, but it sounded pained, frantic, or like hysterical ravings of a man in a fever dream than the firm, calm, measured voice I've heard before. Nonetheless, I dare not ignore the warning. If there is the tiniest shred of a chance that such a thing could be true, then I must assume it's true and take action. Seconds later on the flight deck. I'm sorry, but I assure you it's absolutely necessary. Here's my Avengers priority card, which authorizes. You want us to change course for Los Angeles? Your word is all I need, Cap. You see, you don't know me, but well, you saved my whole platoon from being overrun by the Nazis back in Normandy. I owe you one. But, will you please go back and explain this to the passengers after I make the announcement? And some moments later. But I'll miss my connection flight. I'm a lawyer and I'm going to sue. I demand to know just what this world emergency is. Listen to me. This is urgent and unavoidable. You can help by remaining calm and returning to your seats. This is the time to set your own concerns aside for the good and safety of the entire world. Brother, give me some butter and salt for this corn. Damn. And yet there's something about this guy. You just have to believe him. Trust him. Later. For a bit. Have you gotten necessary clearances for our change in flight plan, Captain? No problem. Once I read them the code numbers on your Avengers priority card. Can you tell me what this is all about, Cap? You wouldn't believe it. 'Cause I'm hardly certain that I believe it. As the flight continues, Captain America silently reflects upon his first encounter with the Beyonder. And for the thousandth time he struggles to accept as truth what he himself experienced. He remembers being abducted to a distant point in space along with many of the mightiest beings ever to tread the earth. This is important. Whose collective powers suddenly seemed insignificant as their mysterious captor annihilated an entire galaxy before their eyes. This happened in Secret Wars 1, Issue 1. And he remembers the thunderous voice of the author of that cosmic destruction. I am from beyond. Slay your enemies, and all you desire shall be yours. Nothing you dream of is impossible for me to accomplish. Thus spoke the Beyonder, and with that he built a planet in the void, a battle world, and placed his captives upon it. And of course war broke out. On one side were those who lusted for the Beyonder's prize. Against them stood the heroic forces commanded by Captain America, seeking only survival and safe return home. But one among them dared even more. Dr. Doom contrived an elaborate, sinister plan to attack the Beyonder himself. Though nearly destroyed by the Beyonder, Doom miraculously snatched victory from near catastrophe and usurped the defeated Beyonder's power, leaving him for dead. Then one obstacle remained in Doom's path: the heroes. Using his lackey Claw as a catspaw, Doom battled them. Ultimately, however, Doom's innermost doubts and fears caused his downfall, leaving him struggling for control of his stolen power, which threatened to run wild and destroy the entire universe. Oh, the war continues. Get your issues. But then from the shadows came a small, crackling sphere of energy. All that remained of the once omnipotent Beyonder. Doom's momentary confusion afforded the opportunity, the window of vulnerability the Beyonder needed to reclaim his power. Subsequently, the Beyonder apparently destroyed both Doom and Claw, and then vanished, leaving the other combatants to make their own way home to Earth. I should have known it wasn't over, but I wanted to believe that our secret little war on Battleworld had satisfied whatever strange desire was that drove the Beyonder to interfere with us. What does he want now? At that moment, near Denver, don't worry about the couch. No, really, don't give it a thought. Oh, we will fix it later. Just make yourself at home, Mr. B. If you want to watch Laverne and Shirley, it's on reruns, you know. I'm not sure he's ready for Laverne and Shirley, Cuddlekins. I think he's looking for more basic information. I desire to understand. Oh, that's so important. Knowledge isn't understanding, you know. I mean, ever since the accident which gave me complete control over molecules, I always knew that I was omnipotent. But it's only recently that I came to really truly understand that. In issue number 11 of Marvel's Superhero Secret Wars. See, I had a mental block. There were limits to my power which I had imposed upon myself subconsciously because of my self-doubt, self-hate, and fear. But my mind was opened. I felt like a fog had lifted. I finally understood that every iota of matter and energy in existence answered to my whim. That I was privy to the intricately simple secrets of the universe. Before I could only do simple things with inorganic molecules. Now, though, I can do anything. But I don't use the power much. I just live here quietly with Marcia. I got a little job. She works in a daycare center. We stay home a lot. Once in a while, we take in a movie. It's just that now I've realized my potential. I feel so much better about myself. I guess that's what it's all about, realizing that whether you're omnipotent or not, there's good inside of you, and that makes you okay. All known. Yep. Kung Fu Defense. Kung Fu Karate. Nice. I'm down. You guys seeing okay here? Alright. Put it up. Boom. Like that. Good. How you guys enjoying it? But I guess everyone just has to find out for himself. Yes, your experience is the best teacher. Experience. I desire experience. You should go to LA. You could experience everything there. Soon. Okay, just remember to follow the directions. I shall. Oh, and you might want to take a less conspicuous form. I guess that one's a composite of the bodies you got to know back on Battleworld, huh? It's a little strange. Good luck. Gee, do you think he'll be okay? Sure. Meanwhile, at Professor Charles Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters in Westchester County, New York, which is secretly the home and headquarters for both the X-Men and the New Mutants. We too heard Xavier's sound scream, and I do not doubt the Professor. You, however, heard Magneto, our another story. There is no time for this, Nightcrawler. You must do as I say. Maybe this is all some deception of your making. Why should we trust you? Because you have no choice, Colossus. I will take whatever steps necessary to... What? Suddenly... Did y'all call for cavalry here? Brash! Nobody threatens an X-Man while another lives, Maggie. Brash! Ned, stop! It is not what you are thinking! Shifting from flesh and blood to organic steel amid a nimbus of crackling energy, Colossus leaps to intercept his fellow X-Men. Peter, let go of me here! No, Rogue! Wolverine, Rachel, wait! Shadowcat, Ned! Oomph! Oh! Magneto is only here to talk Legion! Legion! I said it wrong. I brutalized it. Okay, I wasn't gonna belt him or anything. You didn't have to teleport over and head me off the pass. I am sorry, Wolverine, but It's okay, kid. I get the drift. So, it's your nickel. Magneto, talk. I am surprised by all this fear and suspicion. Not long ago on Battleworld, we were allies, you and you, Logan. You stood by me when the mutant haters wanted my blood. That was then. It was them and us. The humans and mutants. We took care of our own. But now it's just us and you. You tried to kill us up close and personal. Too many times for us to forgive and forget just like that. Nonetheless, Xavier has asked me to lead you in the search of the Beyonder. I ask you to follow, and I ask this but once. I speak for the X-Men, Magneto. We will follow you. Very carefully. Shortly. We're going to drive all the way out west? I reckon that'll take forever, but our aircraft is in need of repair. We are wasting precious moments. Get in, please. Oh, we should have figured. You got a pilot's license, Maggie? Do not address me needlessly, Oh, you got a pilot's license, Maggie? Sorry. Do not address me needlessly, Wolverine. This requires some concentration, even from the master of magnetism. Soon. We should not stop and pay the toll. I hope that was not a joke, Colossus. Continent away, 30,000 feet above Southern California, a glowing sphere of incalculable energy arcs groundward. Dawn is breaking as it swoops over the Hollywood Hills, past expensive, precariously perched homes, and into the Los Angeles basin. It drifts above deserted streets, wandering aimlessly, until a lonely light and strident voice capture its attention. I know it's 5 a.m. I've been up all night. Well, how do you think I feel? Outraged, that's how I feel. Angry. You're my agent, Marty. If I'm awake and angry at 5 a.m., it is your problem.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Alright. Yeah, well maybe I'm always angry because I'm a frickin' rageaholic. And because I'm sick and tired of writing the palabone, the networks by, tired of prostituting myself, tired of car chases and phony drama. Did you know that on last night's A-Team, 5,000 shots were fired, not one got so much as a scratch? Blast it, I'm sick of the network censors, sick of the hypocrisy of the stupid world. I can't even say it right. Sick of the violence, the mediocrity, the idiocy. Reaganomics, for Pete's sake. I can't even say anything right. I'm so angry. I tell you what I want to do about it. I want to show those couch potatoes out there who sit in front of their TVs like mindless zombies all day, discussing the horror and the suffering they inflict upon each other. I want to show them what it means when a 45 caliber slug rips through your guts. Show them up close, the shredding flesh and squirting blood. And of course I'm against violence, you idiot. That's the point. Hey Stuart, the cartoon you write is on. selling blatant gore by. Stuart, what? What is that? Oh, oops. Stuart! What is that? You're asking me? Oh my god, get it out of here! Jesus, coming right at me! Get back! Get back! Get back where it once belonged! Get back! Sorry. What do you want? Boop! I desire to understand. Holy sh... I'm Stuart Cardwell. This is my girlfriend Marion. Who are you? I am from beyond. My realm, I am all, but here is multiplicity, here is diversity, here is incompleteness, which I do not understand. I desire to understand. To understand is so important. Knowledge is not understanding. Experience is the best teacher. I can do anything. Hey, my desk, my word processor, my script. I desire experience. Apples, he made your desk into apples. Crunch, not bad, a little sour. My script, my whole weekend's work, apples. At that moment, east of downtown LA, in a building whose rundown exterior disguises an arena where the wealthy, powerful, and jaded come to watch mutant gladiators fight to the death. Say that in one breath. A mutant whose name is spoken in whispers by men and mutants alike makes a dramatic entrance. I am Magneto. The crowd and combatants fall silent, and all eyes are upon him as he demands that the students of Xavier present leave this place and come with him. Two of them cannonball and magic. Compile? What? What's that word? I don't know. Bringing friends and fellow mutants Dazzler and Lila Cheney with them. Two do not comply. For a moment Magneto ponders seizing them, but such a course might precipitate a battle against the gladiators en masse. The risk would be substantial. He chooses to withdraw, content with those who is liberated from the games on the strength of his reputation alone. Soon, not far away. Only four? What about Sunspot and Mara? They wouldn't come. They're in trouble. We were in there trying to rescue them. Let's go back and get them. We have no time for that now. We must find the Beyonder at once. Xavier senses arrival on Earth. Perhaps you, Rachel, can use your telepathic abilities to pinpoint him. But who is the Beyonder? I shall explain this as we go. Get into the car. Spell it. At that moment in Stuart Gadwell's apartment. Let me get this straight. You can do anything you want, but you don't quite grok what it is you want. Something wild. I sure know what I want. Boy, if I had power, you want to see some desire made into reality? You want to see wish fulfillment in action? Why don't you give me some power? I shall. Holy, my Shazam award, it's transforming. And so am I. I don't believe it. Jeez, this beats dieting. Look at me. He made me into what I've always fantasized. A crusading superhero. Behold, Thunder Sword. Marion, look. Hey, babe. Huh. She's asleep. Oh, well. I'll show her later. Right now, I've got things to do. There are a few things I'm gonna straighten out in this world. Boromir, to me, my mount! Ah, my mighty winged steed materialized under me right on cue. Hi, old Boromir, boy, this is great! Faster, Boromir, yahoo! Just look at us go! I shall. Meanwhile, but if this Beyonder guy could be anywhere in the western United States, I'll never be able to locate him. Keep trying, Rachel. Xavier
sensed his presence from half a world away. Professor Xavier met him before on that other planet. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Besides, just the idea of using my psi power to hunt him down. A target turns my stomach. I hate this.
This is stupid. Let me check into a motel, get some grub, and some rest.
With the big bees around... Oh great, a bug just lands on the comic.
The big bees around, he'll let the whole darn world know it soon enough. Back here, we are packed like herring. Wolverine's idea is good. Please.
Wait, I sense a presence. Enormous power.
Where, child?
It's high, in the air, nearly straight ahead, moving quickly away from us.
Then we must travel faster still. Prepare yourselves.
I need to do that in the beginning. You know? Let's fly the darn thing in the beginning.
The Beyonder. Dar, she blows alright, but you know that's not how I pictured him. Wolverine? Yeah, I have him figured to be less like a cartoon character, Nightcrawler.
Why would an omnipotent alien be destroying those TV studios? What's he's been watching? What's he doing down there? It does look funny to me, Kitty. Y'all better get serious. He's downright dangerous.
Make me rewrite my scripts, will you, purveyors of pablum? Take that!
You slime who force moronic mediocrity upon the mindless masses? No wonder they're literate vegetables. This'll teach you.
What is he, a critic?
Just run, jerk. You want to die?
Must be some kind of mutant terrorist. Run!
When I say the word cannonball, we'll be hit him in the pincers move.
Yes, Miss Rogue. What a flying car, but...
Hey, so what? Nothing surprises me now. Or ever again. Whoever they are. Looks like they're mean to attack me. I wonder why.
Shreked.
Oh well, it's their problem. Yow!
Our car! Just hold on, class, as Magneto is lowering what's left of it to the ground slowly.
Rachel, create a side link among us that I may give commands telepathically. I might as well. When I tried to probe our enemy's mind, all I could hear was static. Either he's too powerful for me, or he's a very, very confused person. Or both.
Nightcrawler, and those who can fly after him. Bamf.
That's me and Rogue. She can fly. And Kitty, I mean Shadowcat. When she phases just right, she can walk on air. Shadowcat, phase through that sign. Cut him off. I knew to do that, Magneto. Jeez. Cannonball, strike first while the others outflank him. Makes sense, I reckon. I'm almost invulnerable to when I'm rocket blasting, but that don't make me any less nervous about this. I feel like a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Look out! Shoo-ka-boom! Young God! Rogue took the brunt of that thunderstroke, along with Cannonball, if she's hurt.
Colossus, catch the kid before it hits any civilians.
I will, or die trying.
I wouldn't go that far. Oh.
Hey, go wreck a Burger King, will you? I'm working my way through grad school here.
Mac burgers, garbage!
What? I love the Big Macs, and the Mac fries are the best.
This guy's a Beyonder.
Junk culture, junk food, it's all part of the same canker of mass media manipulated mediocrity that gnaws at the heart of this country. You deserve a break today, McTrash Food, and Thundersword is just the one to break your high hype, high sugar, low nutrition hold on America and the world. The lightning swift blade of Thundersword strikes, causing gnashing energy and exploding, shortening from the French fried cooker to combine into a white-hot jet of flame which sears through the building's wall and arcs toward a neighboring motel. Rachel, awaken everyone in that structure. Order them to flee at once. Yes, sir, right away. Seconds later, what am I doing out here? I don't know, pal. Last thing I remember, I was watching the Today Show on TV, but you take a look behind you. Meanwhile, on the freeway. I guess you're in LA because of that disturbance downtown. I heard about it on the radio. Don't they have enough disturbance of the Big Apple for you, Cap? Mister, can't you go faster? Well, sir, but I don't want to ride this go too fast. I've been waiting a long time to meet you. Drive. Hurry. Oh, okay. And at the West Coast Avengers compound in Palos Verdes, as Tony Stark and James Rhodey Rhodes learns of the developing chaos in downtown Los Angeles. Fire and widespread destruction. Some eyewitness claimed that the damage was caused by a man on a winged horse. These reports were unconfirmed. Tony? I don't know, Rhodey, but something tells me that this Iron Man had better look into it. My work on the new armor is at a critical stage. Could you... Oh, I read that wrong. You got it, Tony. At that moment, some miles north. Run, Tommy! Mommy twisted her ankles! You've got to be a big boy now! Run away from here! Hurry! Please, baby, for Mommy! Mommy, I'm scared! Screech! Stay low, ma'am. I'll get you out of here in a second. Doo-doo-doo! Thwam! Saving the day. So, the famous Captain America has come to defend the corrupted institutions he represents. All hail the champion of lies and justice and the American decay. Look, who's here to help us fight the Beyonder? Oops. Look, who's here to help us fight the Beyonder? Sorry, I thought it was Captain America speaking. That clown can't be the Beyonder, but he seems to be dangerous enough anyway. It appears that he's been giving the X-Men, the Dazzler, Magneto, and a few I don't recognize some real trouble. I hope Magneto isn't battle-wise enough to pick up on what I'm about to do. Dazzler, stand ready. Ha! Is that your pitiful best champion of ready whip foretell polyester Ryan Holmes? Dang! Blocked as I expected, but now he's open. Come on, Magneto, follow up. Now, Dazzler, now! Ah! The sound of Cap's ricocheting shield plus all the other racket around here gives me the energy to radiate enough to pierce those protective goggles and blind him for a second. I hope... Don't leave me hung out here to try it, Magneto. Perfect. Captain America jab set him up. Dazzler's blast dazed him, and now I shall deliver the knockout blow. Of course. Clash! Clash! Destroying a lot full of used cars appeals to me. Still, you've made me even angrier than usual. The only things more infuriating than corrupt institutions are idiots like you who defend them. Make that soon-to-be expired, idiots. Ow! Ugh, she's been hurt. I said that she's only stunned. At least I think I do. I'm having trouble sensing anything. It's all I can do to maintain a psi-link among us. Something is causing some kind of psionic interference. Is it Thundersword? No, it's coming from the other direction. This is weird. I feel another presence. An incredibly, awesomely powerful presence. No wonder psionic transmissions are being disrupted. It's right here. Oh! Hey, who's that? Heathcliff, stars come to your home. Where'd he come from? I think he's been here all along, but in some kind of invisible energy form. When he realized that I knew he was here, he manifested in physical form. I think he's the Beyonder. Him? That strange little feller? Why, is he looking at magic that way? It's as though he's seeing through me, or right into my soul. Hey, what's he doing? Reaching inside the core of Ileana Rasputin's being, the one from beyond draws forth a demonic essence which she has always kept hidden and fought with all of her strength to deny, but which is clearly apparent to him. Helpless to resist, she becomes the Dark Child. On the brink of madness, awash with utter horror, she does the only thing she can do. She flees, summoning a stepping disc, one of the magics at her command. She crosses into limbo, a place beyond time and space, taking all nearby with her. The psi-link has been cut off, Rachel, the kid, and Kitty, they're gone. Wolverine's cold gaze fixes upon the slight figure now standing alone. Despite his frail appearance, to the X-Men's keen senses, there is a palpable aura of power surrounding him, and something in his gut tells Wolverine that this is the true enemy. Clang! Beyonder, what have you done with those kids, scum? Answer me! Wolverine, what are you doing? Wait! Murderer! Wolverine, no! Grab him, he's going berserk! Stop, you'll kill him! I'll rip your heart out! Mein Gott! This being is mortally ruined, yet he does not fall. He isn't human by a long shot. Are you kidding? If that is truly beyond, he's practically God. We saw him create a world and destroy a world. What if he's angry now? He'll do to us what he did to Sam and the others. No, I won't let him kill us. I'll get us out of here. Lila, wait. He isn't counterattacking. He's just standing there. She's still dazed. She isn't thinking clearly. She's teleporting us away. What? The X-Men vanishing. He's distracted. Now's my chance. Kwam! Unbelievable. He still managed to deflect my blow. No matter, he's hurt, and now for the coup de grace. You're a Republican, aren't you? Well, now there'll be one fewer. Hey, Jack, cool it, will ya? Iron Man! Boom! Boom! Thanks for the assist. Looks to me like you had it handled on your own, but why take chances? Why take? Friend, are you sure you understand this business? What? This isn't fair. I was about to win. Come back here. Check it out, Cap. My onboard built-in analyzer doohickey says that this geek's power source is the sword. Then let's separate him from it. Make a dive-bombing run, Shellhead. Shellhead? Meanwhile, when this form was attacked, that was experience. When this form was attacked, that was experience. This perceiving of others is not experience. Observing alone is not experience. And yet, much observing goes on here. Quack! Hey, my sword! Oh no, I've turned back into plain old Stuart Cadwell. Dig that, without the sword he's just a garden variety chump. How about that? Long knives piercing this flesh is experience. Watching is not. But if I shall watch flesh pierced by long knives, henceforth I shall understand. Hey there, you! Little guy, help me please. Turn me back into Thundersword, please! Watch this fellow, Iron Man. I want to try to talk to Beyonder, if indeed he is the Beyonder. Strange, he looks like the Molecule Man. Experience is the best teacher. To watch is not to understand without experience. Excuse me, I'd like a word with you, please. I desire to understand. I shall experience. I shall understand. He disappeared. And it's temporary insanity. I was possessed. That little guy popped into my living room and look, I'm okay now. I'm a writer, see, and I've got deadline scripts due at NBC today. I just want to go home and go back to work. Wait a minute, I destroyed NBC and the animation studio I was working for too. I destroyed the places I worked. Oh Lord! What do you make of this, Cap? Of this poor fellow? I think that's more than anything else he needs psychiatric care. I'd appreciate if you keep an eye on him till the police come and suggest that to them. What about the X-Men and those mutant kids? I'll try to get in touch with Xavier. Reporting them missing to the authorities probably wouldn't do any good. As far as the Beyonder goes, well, he's gone. Maybe temporarily, maybe forever. Who knows? I intend to search for him, but if he doesn't turn up around here, then I suppose it's his move. I have a feeling he'll make it soon. Captain America strides away, unaware that silently, invisibly, a tendril of the Beyonder's godlike conscience follows him. Next, the story continues, and how. 1 month from now, the threads of the epic saga of the Beyonder are picked up again in Secret Wars 2 number 2, which guest stars Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, Power Man, and Iron Fist. Be sure to be here for I'll Take Manhattan. Yeah. BMX Experience, Stu Thompson. Huffy, America's first choice. Stu Thompson, the main man in BMX, has teamed with Huffy, numero uno in bikes. The result, the Stu Thompson series, totally BMX, totally awesome, with competition certified monster frame and fork power stem, power bar. Every part of this bike has part of Stu Thompson built right in, right down to those pinstripe pads. Go ahead, discover the experience, the BMX experience of Huffy, Stu, and you. Reach for the stars. Young Astronaut Program, United States of America. Fuck yeah.